Hello, fellow members of the Clash Files family. This is Wade bringing you an incredible MLCW war recap. I mean, holy crap, folks, you won't believe how this thing ended. First off, I'm going to say if I'm out of breath, I literally just got done with my 3-mile morning run. And that's probably got a lot to do with the way I sound, but I'm going to power through this and bring you guys this recap. We were down early a lot. By the time the other clan had gotten to 30 attacks, I think we had done like 15 by that point, and they had more than doubled our star count. So we were really far behind, but everybody stepped up, did some great attacks. I want to give a special shout out to Blackout, which is also Scorchfire, I believe, and OU, who will have an attack later in this video, for getting the final 2 stars to tie it up to get us the victory in the end. That was a major fact. That was the important factor in getting us the victory there at the end, because we had them on percentage. We just needed to tie them up with those stars to pull us ahead, and that's what happened. So let's go ahead and let's get started. The first one we're going to look at is from Erikah, and we'll roll this one here. Erikah does a Dragbat. Really nice attack here. Heroes come down, setting that funnel for those dragons. There's a baby drag over here on the town hall with the wizard. And there's going to be a nice funnel set with all these troops. I believe this archer queen is going to get this archer tower. Yes. And then she decides she's going to get the archer queen too there. And then she decides she's going to run all the way around and try to get that air defense, even though she didn't get it. But that was okay, because that set the funnel for the rest of the attack. The dragons are about to come down right about soon, I guess now, with balloons behind. Excellent pathing right into the Eagle artillery there. Here come the CC troops. Bunch of little stuff. Dragons under rage should take care of that. The Eagle pops the warden there to keep those dragons up. They're still under rage. Here they come. The stone slammer's in as well. Now the only thing that's left are this wizard tower. And look at this value for that ice golem there. Great value. That wizard tower, other wizard towers targeting the dragon. Bats come down, take out. Look at this, just tear this whole section to shreds. Stone slammer finally pops, but there's freeze on that wizard tower. There's so many bats. Everything is overwhelming. There's no more multi-targeting defenses to cause those bats problems. Those Teslas just are like tissue paper with those bats. There's a air bomb, which takes out some of those bats, but that's not a problem. Plenty for cleanup. And we'll speed it up here a little bit. And that's a great job there from Erikah. Great attack. The next one we're going to look at is Butters. And Butters does what Butters does best, which is a queen charge with mass miners. As we're watching this attack, I don't know if anybody's religious or not. I hope you don't get offended by this. This isn't me proselytizing or anything. I just want to say the lesson I taught this past week in Sunday school was finding joy in the struggle. And it's a big struggle right now for everybody with the lockdown from the virus and everything. As you can see, the Pekka's down. The archer queen's going to jump in this section here, going to get all this taken out. She's even going to get the Eagle artillery here in a minute. But it's a struggle right now for everybody. But struggles are what make us better. They're what make us the people that we are. And as long as you're finding joy in the struggles, it'll make you a better person once all this is over. I know it's a struggle because People are losing jobs, things like that. People are sick. Here comes the Siege Barrack and the Barb King to help with the rest of the funnel for the miners. But I know my place of employment said probably a couple of more weeks and then they'd have to shut down. We're just not busy enough right now. I work in the medical field. I do physical therapy, but there's just not enough in there to do anything. Here come the miners now. So just look for the little things that you can find joy in with this struggle, and it'll make you better once you come out of all of this. It'll make you stronger, a more sturdier person. That's just my little bit of advice for all that we're dealing with right now. So as you can see, the Archer Queen's still making her way through this base. She's actually been popped now, but she's under healers, and there's really not a section that's gonna be dangerous enough to take her out. So as you can see, has plenty of miners rolling through, a ton of wizards, and the Barb King and a Pekka down on this section as well. The Archer Queen finally got taken out. These healers come over here to hang out with this group. I don't know why they're healing the Grand Warden. There you go, heal the rest of them. But this group is more than enough to finish out this section of troops. So, or just section of the base. Just so many wizards, so many high tanking stuff. Still has some miners rolling through, which is nice. I also want to do a shout out. I'm living in the south of the United States of America. I don't know if anybody else lives in this area. We had some wicked storms last night. I mean, it woke us up several times in the middle of the night with the thunder, and we were under a tornado warning, I think 3 separate times. So if there's anybody in the Clash Files family that lives in the south dealing with those storms, I wish you all the best. It was real scary last night. But great job there from Butters finishing off this attack. And we'll move on to the next one. The next one's going to be from Forko 87. And Forko does a Pekka smash, quad quake Pekka smash. Setting the funnel here, really nice wide funnel. And I'm going to say, you won't see any bragging from me about this war or any of them from before, from yours truly, because I have struggled so far since I moved up to Town Hall 11. I just haven't figured out the mechanics of it yet. So I feel like I'm participating, but not really helping all that much. And my hope is that one day I will get to where I'm a much better contributor than what I am right now. That's part of the reason why I do these videos, is for everybody to see good attacks so you can learn from them. So here come the bowlers and the Pekkas under rage with the healers behind them. These hogs come down. I think the Archer Queen's up here at the top too. She's gonna come around. And here comes the Barb King as well. Yeah. So this section up here is gonna get taken out by all this stuff. You see, you still got Pekkas. They're getting healed up by the healers with bowlers. That Inferno Tower is going down now. Now the Archer Queen and the Barb King can focus on the Eagle Artillery. She's going to take that out. Well, she's going to get that Archer Tower first. More important, I guess. So now the rest of the attack doesn't have to worry about those giant shells dropping on their heads. So bowlers rolling through, getting healed up. I think there's 2 healers left. And this base is cooked. I mean, let's speed it up because it's all, there's no more defenses left besides a mortar. That's no problem there. And now this base is cooked and finished off for the 3 stars. So great job there, Forko 87. We got one more we're going to look at. It's from OU. OU, I don't know if it's pronounced OW, if it's pronounced something else. I'm a Southern guy that loves college football, so I'm going to assume you're a OU and Oklahoma University Sooner fan. So that's what I'm going to go with. OU hits number 8 with a hybrid attack. Really nice. And as I said earlier, OU was part of the final 2 attacks that finished out the war to tie us up and get us the victory. So great, big shout out to OU and Blackout once again. I'll mention you guys at the end of the video. I'll kind of show how it ended. But it was really exciting to watch the war end. It's always fun to get a victory. I do want to apologize. I did not get the first week's video shot. We did lose. And I didn't not post because of a loss. I have posted losses before in the past. It was because they drop. I usually shoot these videos on Monday mornings for league wars and stuff, and they had dropped the update that morning, and so the recap, I couldn't get the videos down. So that's why I didn't have those videos. Didn't have that video. Archer Queen doing her queen charge here, takes out the town hall very early, really nice. That Giga bomb is not a problem there. It's taken out, didn't affect anything. Ignore the barking dogs, please. Archer Queen still doing the work. She's gonna get an Inferno Tower here. Leaves 2 left. Here comes the siege barracks and the Grand Warden with the hogs and the miners, and they're gonna come through and they're gonna rip this base apart. So Archer Queen still doing work up here. Those healers are barely keeping her up, but she is staying up nonetheless. At this point, OU is looking at this attack and thinking, hey man, I got 2 heals left at this point. I'm looking pretty smooth right now. So 1 more heal left. Freezes that Archer Queen. Getting through this last section here. Nice heal placement to keep those hogs and miners up. There goes the enemy Archer Queen. Miners took her out. And now at this point, there's no more major defenses to be a problem. Those healers are keeping the Archer Queen up enough that she's going to be able to finish out the attack. And I'm going to speed it up here for posterity's sake. And that's all she wrote. Great job there, OU. So let's look here. War details, war events. So as you can see, look at this run we went on there at the end to finish this attack off. I mean, look at this. Look at how many stars we had to get there at the end. One thing I wish that Supercell would give the star count after each attack so that you could see like a comeback. I think that would be really awesome. But I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, 29, 30. We got 30 stars. I think I started where Erikah hit. 30 stars in the last 743 to... I mean, that's a lot of stars in those last few minutes. That's crazy. Last few hours, how many stars we gained to get the victory. So big shout out once again to Blackout and to OU for getting us the final 2 stars. But a big shout out to everybody for making great attacks on these bases to get us into a position to be able to tie it up and get the victory. I mean, you see, look at that. That was what, 4 triples in a row. So that was really, really great. Really exciting into the war. Makes it fun to come back the next Friday. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to get better during the week. See if I can find something that works for me and go from there. But anyways, this is Wade from the Clash Files family. Wishing everybody a great week. Whether you're at home, whether you are lucky enough to get to work right now. But be safe, everybody. Stay in quarantine. Don't infect people. Just watch out for people. Love on each other and be good to each other. This is Wade from Clash Files family saying Clash on, everybody.